What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on Forever Flame Racing Reviews. Today we're talking about Laguna Seca race. It's the last race of July. We're down to the final three races. They all take place in August, those being Portland, Milwaukee, and Nashville. We can't wait for those, but today we're going to live in the present, and we're going to think about Laguna Seca and talk about what happened today in Laguna. So I just pulled up the results on my iPad, and I first off want to say, before we talk about the results, what a race it was. It had cautions, it had strategy, cautions bring restarts, and restarts are awesome. It had everything you wanted in an IndyCar race. Is it as good as a Gateway Road America this year? Probably not, but it was still a great race, and I absolutely loved every second of it and every lap of it. It was a great, enjoyable race to watch. It was not a Mid-Ohio snooze fest. So without further ado, the results. In first place, getting his 8th win of the year, is Alex Palou, and that basically secures his championship. And they showed a stat with how many championships has an athlete won in his first 6 years of the sport. And Alex Palou was up there with Tom Brady had 3, he had 3, and someone else had 3. I believe he'll be the first in 6 years to do 4 championships, because 2020, Dale Coyne, no championship. 2021, Ganassi championship. 2022 lost it to Power, and then 23 and 24 he's won. He's going to win 25. So I think he's going to be the first ever professional athlete to win 4 out of 4 championships in his first 6 years of a sport. Incredible. He's on to do incredible things in the sport. He'll be the go to the sport when it's all said and done. Give this man 20 more years behind the wheel. This guy's not slowing down anytime soon. In second place, 3.7 seconds behind, is Christian Lundgaard from McLaren, back up on that podium. He's driving really well. Who's to say win can't come in the final 3 races for Christian? He's driven really well all year, and it was great to see him get a result, and a result that he deserved. In third place, Colton Herta. I was really impressed that Christian Lundgaard actually held off Colton Herta, but if I'm not mistaken, this is Herta's first podium of the year. Now, that's off memory. I didn't fact check that, but if my memory is correct, it's his first podium of the year, which is crazy. I had him as my championship pick, but to be fair, he probably should have won multiple races this year, but unable to do that. And fourth place, Pato O'Ward, felt like he should have finished 12th. As he said out there, he felt pretty weak. I don't really know how he got the 4th place, but he did. Kind of Pato was just, had a Pato type season, quiet, but got a result, making his bucks. And he also pretty much secures that he's going to be finishing second in the championship too, which will be his best ever championship result of all time, which is very, very cool for Pato. In 5th place, Scott Dixon, the Iceman, sneaky top 5. I think he's pretty much locked in 3rd in the championship now. I don't really know, but I think you can pretty much lock that in. And my driver of the day is 6th place, Kyle Milot. Kyle Milot, that's Prema's best result. Prema's now had 3 top 10s in a row, a 9th with Schwartzman in Iowa, last weekend in Toronto, 8th with Iowa, and now 6th here. I think Prema will get a top 5 before the season's over. I'm not going to say a podium, but I'm going to say a top 5. They're knocking on the door. I thought Iowa maybe had it today, but just not quite the pace. It was impressive. He almost got Dixon, I believe, in one of the restarts. Great day for Iowa. 7th place, Will Power. I can't believe Will Power was that high up the list. Penske really struggled for pace today, honestly. But Power 7th, and he keeps continuously being the highest Penske running, and rumors have it he's going to be gone. Dave Malukas is going to have his seat. You ask me, it should be Newgarden McLaughlin that's gone, but it looks like it's Will Power, just all to do with age. Marcus Armstrong in 8th, continuing his great season. Christian Rasmussen in 9th. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be in contention for a podium or top 5. He ran off the track and into the gravel for about 2 seconds on a restart, putting him down in 9th and really cost his day. Scott McLaughlin rounds up your top 10, and Joseph Newgarden is 11th. So Penske 7th, 10th, and 11th. Can't believe I'm saying this, but if you're Penske, you take this. With the season you've had, that's the result you take, you put on your back, make it to August 10th in Portland. That's what you're thinking if you're Penske right now. Graham Rahal, 12th, solid day for him. Dave Malukas in 13th. Dave Malukas had made the Fast 6, had pace in the beginning of the race, but kind of just lost it at the end. I think a little bit on strategy, but good day for Dave Malukas. Connor Daly, 14th. That's not a bad result considering everything that's happened with the Humco's Hollander trailers, burning down and whatnot. And, they struggle on road and street circuits, so that's I think a good result. Alexander Rossi, 15th, at one point almost got taken out by spinning Santino Ferrucci. He needed the bounce back, and 15th isn't a bounce back, but I think he's happy to see the checkered flag. Kyle Kirkwood, 16th, really struggled all day, had no pace. Disappointing day for Kyle Kirkwood. And honestly, it's been a really disappointing ever since I'd say Gateway. He's really fallen off. Louis Foster, 17th. Don't really know what happened to Louis. Just kind of inexistent all day. Nolan Siegel led some laps today. Yeah, he led 11 laps. Now I get he got lucky with the yellow, got lucky with strategy, but he still led some laps and gapped Alex Palou at one point by I think it was like 2 seconds, and then Palou reeled him in and passed him. But then he had a spin, pretty, going down that, I'm blanking on the word, the hill, the crazy chicane they have. Sorry, I'm blanking on the word, but he had a pretty big spin there, pretty wild moment, but his spin, he just did a full 360 and kept on going. That was a 180 spin, that's a whole different story if he spins sideways into the barrier. So he's a lucky boy, escaped with one 360 spin and kept going, but it took him out of a top 5, top 10 finish, which he was probably on for in my opinion. So yeah, he showed good pace, like Zach Brown said in that one Fox interview last weekend. He shows good pace. It's why he's going to keep his seat, but we need more results. Same thing that happened here. Stingray Robb is the last car finishing on the lead lap in 19th, just inexistent today. Devlin DeFrancesco, 1 lap down in 20th. Robert Schwartzman, 1 lap down in 21st. Those guys just had no pace. They didn't really cause an incident today, but they were just 1 lap down. Santino Ferrucci in 22nd, 1 lap down. He spun and able to refire him. I can't believe he only finished 1 lap down. Rinus VeeKay obviously had his moment in the race today. Felix Rosenqvist had the first lap moment. Marcus Ericsson spun and then couldn't get the car restarted. They have him listed as 78 laps mechanical, so I believe that means mechanical failure. So Robert Schwartzman, Marcus Ericsson unable to finish the race. And if the rumors are true, Will Power's replacing him at Andretti next year. Jacob Abel obviously crashed out of the race. He had his issues today. And then Kiffin Simpson on the first lap crashing. Disappointed. I'm a Kiff Dog fan. I gotta admit, I'm a Kiff Dog fan. Disappointed to see Kiffin crash. Now let's take a look at the championship standings after Laguna. In first place, Alex Palou. In second place, Pato Award. Third place, Scott Dixon. Fourth place, Kyle Kirkwood. Fifth place, Christian Lundgaard. Sixth place, Felix Rosenqvist. Seventh place, Colin Herta. Eighth place, Marcus Armstrong. Ninth place, Will Power. 10th place, David Malukas. 11th place, Rinus VeeKay. 12th place, Scott McLaughlin. 13th place, Santino Ferrucci. He's really fallen off. 14th, Christian Rasmussen. 15th, Joseph Newgarden. 16th, Kiffin Simpson. 17, Connor Daly. 18, Alexander Rossi. 19, Graham Rahal. 20, Marcus Ericsson. 21st, Nolan Siegel. 22nd, Louis Foster. 23rd, Robert Schwartzman. 24th, Kyle Milot. 25th, Stingray Robb. 26th, Devlin DeFrancesco. And 27th, Jacob Abel. Jacob Abel has 100 points, so that means every driver who's competed in the Indy full-time in the NTT IndyCar Series now has 100 points or more. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and see ya.